So hi everyone, welcome to another session of Raaonline, and in today's session we are going to see about a very important topic, that is your important water soluble vitamin with regards to exam point of view as well as with regards to your entrance point of view, which is vitamin B12. Okay, so what is very fascinating about this water soluble vitamin? So far you all know there are two classes of vitamins. They are fat soluble as well as water soluble, and the main difference between this fat soluble vitamin and water soluble vitamin is storage in your body. Okay, so all the fat soluble vitamins, they get stored in your liver. Okay, but the water soluble vitamins are the one which are taken at slightly higher doses than that of fat soluble vitamins. But once the need of water soluble vitamin is over, once there is some excess water soluble vitamin, it gets excreted in your urine since they are water soluble. But there is one exception to this water soluble vitamin, that is your vitamin B12. Okay, so this is the only water soluble vitamin which gets stored in your body. And where it is getting stored? It is getting stored in the factory of your body, that is your liver. Okay, so that is the one main fascinating thing with regards to vitamin B12. So this vitamin B12 structure, they resemble structurally to that of porphyrins. You all know the complex structure of porphyrins, right? So this vitamin B12 will also have a structure similar to that of a porphyrin ring. Okay, but that porphyrins, what metal ion will be there in the porphyrins? It is iron, right? But in case of vitamin B12, it will be cobalt. Okay, so the structure will be similar to porphyrins, but the middle ion will be cobalt. Hence the name cobalamin. Okay, so that's why it has got the name cobalamin. Okay, so the first fascinating structure is that it is the only form of water soluble vitamin which is stored in liver. Okay, the second major one is it has got a cobalt in the middle. The cobalt ion will be there in the middle of the porphyrin, a structure which resembles to that of the porphyrin ring structure. And the third important thing with regards to this is it does not have the food source for vitamin B12 is only through animal foods. There is no plant source for vitamin B12. Please listen to me carefully. There is no source of vitamin B12 from plants. It means what? There is only vitamin B12 source which is available only if you take any kind of an animal food product. Okay, so the question in case of entrance examinations will typically present, if they want to give a clue regarding vitamin B12 deficiency, then they will specifically give regarding the diet of that patient. So if the patient is a vegan, means what? He relies only on the plant sources for his food. Okay, so if the patient is a vegan, then sure shot that question is with regards to the B12 deficiency. But if the patient is having a mixed balanced diet, if it is given like mixed balanced diet, or if nothing has been mentioned with regards to specific vegan thing, it means what? The likelihood of vitamin B12 in that question is much lesser. Okay, so you need to pick up some of the clues from the given questions itself. Okay, so vitamin B12, the only source is animal source. So with regards to the food, what is the only source? Animal source. Okay, fine. Now we move on to the how this vitamin B12 once consumed is getting absorbed by your body. Please listen to this part very carefully, because with regards to this, by completely understanding this only, you can understand about Schilling's test. Schilling test is a very important high yield area which has been frequently asked in many entrance examinations like NEET PG, INICT, etc. So this Schilling test, a lot of students are getting confused with regards to Schilling test. Okay, so before going into the Schilling test, let me explain what exactly happens once you consume vitamin B12 from the food. Right? Fine. Now, once the food is consumed, once the food which has got vitamin B12 is consumed, it enters where? It enters into your stomach. So, this vitamin B12 in food will not be in a free form. Okay. So, this vitamin B12 will be in the form of combined form of cobalamin with that of proteins. Okay, the cobalamin will be conjugated to that of proteins. Clear? Now, once this conjugated cobalamin with protein, once it enters into the stomach, what happens? The stomach, you all know, is having a very low pH, which is secreting hydrochloric acid, and because of the secretion of this hydrochloric acid at a very low pH, because of the presence of this strong acid, these proteins will get removed. Okay. So, once these proteins are removed, this will be conjugated, this cobalamin will be conjugated with another component called as cobalophyllin. Okay. This cobalamin will be conjugated to another component called as cobalophyllin. This cobalophyllin will be secreted from your, will be there in your saliva also. So, once this mixture comes inside the stomach, the proteins will get taken out, and instead of that, this cobalophyllin will be conjugated to cobalamin. Are you clear with this till now? Fine. Now, from stomach, where your food enters? Into your duodenum. In duodenum, what happens?